Sure.
3, 2, 1. I think we are live. I think we are
We
live.
are.
Hello
Konnichiwa.
and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday morning. So we have special guest. We have a Bruce Papa actually Bruce is well known for his Lapaboni community. So he is he is pretty big deal in Lapaboni. But uh, he's going to show us the niche duo in live session. Okay, I know some of you already saw the unboxing video. I believe Prometheus just dropped his live unboxing video, but I want to talk to Bruce more in depth. Okay, we're gonna have some more in depth conversation there. So, hey, by the way, how it's come about? How come you are the luckiest person? Get the first round of niche. So, what's the story behind that?
The story is I started a couple years ago. I started a niche Facebook group,
Okay.
support group for owners because wasn't any.
Uh huh.
And we started at, just a few people that I knew. And when I left, I turned over the administration to another fellow, and
Okay.
he's been doing it. And that was about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Actually, I probably started, I think, 3 years ago. But we have over 10,000 people when I left.
Oh wow.
And during that time period, I got to know James, who is the son of the designer for this.
Yep.
And I did a lot of communication with him and everything. And he always appreciated the support I gave owners, because it made their job easier.
Yep.
Obviously, owners can help each other. And so he said, hey, we've got a new product that's coming out, April 1st. And I went, he said, would you like to be one of the first people to get one?
Sure.
I went, oh, of course.
Sure, of course. Why not? So, by the way, if you're just joining us for the from first time, welcome to live streaming. If you have a niche already, okay, if you have a niche already, comes to the look and feel, pretty much identical, correct, Bruce?
It is. It looks like the father and the son, or the mother and the daughter.
You know what? Why don't you show us close up there? Why don't you flip the camera and show us the close up?
Let me do that.
Yeah. And if you're just joining us, Bruce Papa is going to show us in live look in and his kitchen there. And to the left, we have a niche 0. And to the right, we have a niche duo.
Correct.
So, man, okay, you're right. Slightly taller and slightly larger.
Right. And this is also looks like it's larger because I have a modified base here that I got from Jason Loby.
Okay.
He calls it Dark 30 base. It's aluminum base. So I've modded this machine a little bit. I've got a couple, not too many mods, but just a few. I don't have the, this plastic protection because I've overridden that and I just use it by hand.
So let me ask you, so overall kind of look and feel, is that identical to niche 0?
It is. It looks like he just exploded his, his original drawing and make a bigger one. Obviously, he had to do it for the Burrs.
That's right.
Right.
So instead of a conical burr, and now James is using the flat burr. Is an 83? I believe there's a Mazer 151, correct?
Well, for which one?
Both. 151 B for the brew and the F for the B for the espresso and F for the filter, right?
This is I'd have to take them off the burr.
I know, yeah.
To be able to figure that out. So
but
this is the filter, the blue one.
Okay. And then I saw various videos out there. Comes to swapping out the birds are extremely simple. I saw.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I watched Prometheus do it. Yeah. If you want to do that live, we can. But other people can watch his video too. I don't know what you like to do today.
You know what? Just simply, I want you to show us a kind of like look and feel of it. Okay. And then, is your coffee machine warmed up?
It is.
You know what? I'm gonna have a Bruce pull the shot for us. Okay, pull the shot for us. Kind of, you get to see the workflow as well. So you haven't go through any coffee beans yet, right?
Yeah, I have to go through who?
Is that brand new, correct?
This machine?
Yes.
It is brand new.
I know what I'm saying is you haven't go through coffee beans yet.
Oh, I haven't ran any beans to this machine at all.
Okay.
It's just, I
So
just unboxed it. We can look at, zeroing it out, see if that's similar. I suggest that we can look at, if we want to change out burrs, I've got, the original tools and everything, and we pull shot and we do whatever people would like to do. We can ask people what they'd like to do too.
you know what? I love to see how much retention we are going to have for the first time. Why don't you measure out 18 gram there, Bruce?
Okay.
And let's see how much retention we're gonna get. Because again, this
Step
is you
across.
haven't, yeah,
Sorry
you
about
haven't gone through any coffee beans yet, so you
I
get to
haven't
see
done
the
anything.
true retention. By the way, if you have any questions or comment, I'm looking at your comment section right now. So your live chat, so we get to see what you guys are looking for. By the way, it comes to price wise, I believe if you are buying from US, I don't think you have to worry about this called VAT tax. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting one because the old limit was $699, $700. I don't know if there's going to be a tax on this or not. I was charged no tax, but
Yeah, because when I go through the cart on the, I'm trying to go through the cart, I don't see any tax from buying from US.
okay.
And you just pay the, shipping. So
Yeah, well, usually they wouldn't collect it there. You collect it upon entry to the U.S. So
gotcha.
you'd have to pay DHL or whoever it is who delivers it to you.
So I think that's tax is the big one. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, 18 grams.
Yep.
What do we want to set it on? Let's see. The settings, I think if you saw there's 0 to 20 or is for the espresso, and then or 0 to 20. Boy, it's a big dial.
Maybe set at what, 15 or so?
I can. Let me see how it zeroes out.
Yeah.
Out of the box. Well, it depends. It's always with an issue. It depends on how hard you turn it. You can really crank it down and zero it out. But this one is actually a bit off.
You know what? I heard that. Okay, I heard from a couple of people. With this 0, you got the black ring to calibrate it, find the 0 point. But with 83, you cannot do it.
There is no calibration. You're right.
Yeah, there's no calibration.
Yeah, there is no calibration. I was looking for, the white to calibrate that's on the back that you line up the little dot to, and there is none.
There's none for that one. Yeah, correct.
No, there is none. Okay, well, that answers that question.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'll set it for 15.
Yep.
Why not? And you guys want to hear what it sounds?
Yeah, let's do that.
15.
It is loud, isn't it?
Just a small amount of popcorning. There were a couple of beans that popped up at the end, but that was it. Boy, it's fast.
Oh, is that fast?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. What coffee are you using?
This is an Intelligentsia. They're Black Cat Espresso.
Okay, which means more like medium to dark roast.
Yep, it's a medium. Well, it's actually probably medium to light.
Medium to okay.
Yep.
And you say that's pretty fast, considerably faster than these 0?
Yeah, quite a bit. I'd say it's half the time. Felt like it's half the time.
What's the retention on that one?
Oh, that's gonna be fun, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. Boy, it's been a while since I've had to do this. So
no. Why don't you weight the coffee grinds? Use a scale.
Oh, you want me to do that? Oh,
yeah.
I was actually going to. Well, I have to put it back in the vessel I used here. So let's see.
Yeah, we got 18 gram going in, and how many gram come out? Which means whatever coffee is in there somewhere.
So 17.8.
Yeah, so 0.2 gram, brand new. I mean, that's pretty good, Bruce, I have to say.
Yeah, I was going to do this too.
Yeah.
Let's do this just to see if there's anything for fun.
Yeah.
To see if there's anything stuck in it.
Yep.
I got my little, sputo cup here.
Yep, there we go. We got 0.2 gram. Did you get any?
Yeah.
You got some there.
This is just a small amount. I'm going to stick it back on. It doesn't even measure.
Yeah. So again, I mean, I say 0.2 gram. It's not a lot. Okay.
No, not at
So
all.
so next time what's going to happen is got tiny copy inside. So if you put 18 gram in, and then most likely you're going to get 18 gram out.
I should fill in any of the voids.
Exactly. Again, the 0.2 gram is just such insignificant. I mean, I think that's insignificant. Okay.
Yeah, especially for the first use.
All right, put the shot with that, bro. So let's see.
Let's do that. Let's
do it.
Let's see if I can turn you around here without
Sure.
redoing everything. How's that look?
The looks fine. Looks good.
I'm looking at more cabinets than I am anything else. There we go.
By the way, if you're just joining us just now, we are hanging out with the Bruce Pappas, and he is showing us his a brand new niche duo. Okay, not the niche zero, niche duo. That's an 83 millimeter flat burr. So far, we compare the size about this slightly taller and slightly, thicker, and also comes to grind speed is significantly faster than niche zero.
There was no clumping. There was no clumping whatsoever.
There's no clumping as well, and what else you can say? Retention is very minimal. All right.
Yeah, for the first use, usually I've run 2 pounds.
Bruce is just using out of the box, okay, and obviously he's going to use more and more. He's going to season the grinder. You're going to get a better quality shot. So, I mean, now is pretty much the worst time, but it's going to get better after this. But
it's interesting filming from this side. Or videotaping from this side. I've never done that. So, am I getting in the way here too much?
That's okay. It's fine because I think more for because I want you to see and what you're seeing over there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Put the shot there.
Let's tear it. Start the timer.
Are you using the bottomless, Bruce?
Yeah, I am. Okay. Well, it's running really fast. I didn't turn that off.
Okay.
It ran really fast. That's just way. At 15, that's way too coarse. I've got probably 10 seconds into it, maybe 12. And I had 40
so you gotta. Don't drink that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got to at least taste it, right?
No, but you know what? You never know what's inside the brand new grinder, right?
Yeah. Well, you're right.
Yeah. So so right now you are set at 15. So flow was too fast then, right?
It was way too fast.
Okay, so let's do one more. Okay, so let's go down to maybe 10?
I would say I've moved it to 10.
10, yeah. Let's go grind size 10 and see what happens.
Okay.
And the Bruce is going to
hopefully
second shot. And so we start with the number 15 on niche duo, and then that's too fast. And now we're gonna go to second shot there, and then change grind size to number 15 to number 10. Okay.
And you wanted 18, right?
Yeah, let's do 18 gram dose.
Okay.
And I know people are curious about the alignment as well. I know that's number one question from most people. How's the alignment? Can I put aftermarket like SSP burrs? Okay.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I mean, that is another conversation. That is a full segment conversation right there. So maybe we should talk about that with the Burr sometime next week.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, we should have timed it. Well, 6 seconds, Bruce? Is it safe to say?
Yeah, maybe 8. Maybe
8 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with a niche zero, it takes usually about 18 seconds. Okay. Like gram per second. You know what? According to the website, right? The specs, their webpage say that it's about gram per second on 83. But what we sing is, but it's a lot faster than that.
I would say so.
Yeah, a lot faster.
Well, didn't they talk about 2 grams per second, or was that for? I thought that was for the.
Filter.
That's for the filter.
Yeah, 2 gram per second for the filter and gram per second for the espresso.
We'll do something different here. We'll use a double spout on this
Okay.
one, just for fun.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to clean it too much. Oh, the puck came out good. Boy, I put it back in here to measure it, but look at that. There's no clumps whatsoever.
It's pretty fluffy, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay, so what is your impression so far, Bruce? Are you pretty pleased with it?
I've been looking for a flat
I know.
a flat burr grinder. And I've been playing with friends of mine. I have a fellow's ode over here too.
Yep.
Been playing with that. I like that one a lot for filter. But this is amazing.
Okay. By the way, if you're just joining us right now, we are talking to Bruce Pappas. He's nice enough to invite us to his kitchen there and showing us his newly arrived niche duo. It's
Yeah, just came within the hour.
Yeah, 83 millimeter flat burr.
Let's see, pull something else out.
Okay. Bruce is pulling the shot for the second shot.
I'm going to warm up the cup a second.
Okay. Okay, so number 2 shot is up. Okay.
Okay. I've been having a little trouble with my Les Pas. This Luke has been shutting off early.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think I need to clean something or adjust something, but I can make it work. So
that's number 2.
Not as fast, obviously. See it
Yep.
shut itself off after the transfusion.
How's the look there so far?
Still fast. Still a little fast.
Okay, still fast. So right now you're at, we start with the 15, now we're at 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the right burr set, right, Bruce?
Yeah, I have the, this is the
Espresso.
filter. I mean, this is the espresso that's in it. It comes with espresso. They do tell you that. They give you a little disc. You probably saw that. I'm going to live dangerously here.
Okay, so Bruce is looking at.
It's a little sour.
Okay, so right now we're at 10. I bet you need to go down to about 5. Yeah.
I would say so. I would say so.
Yeah, I think.
Based upon what we've seen.
I think that sounds about right. I mean, most flat burrs, I usually play anywhere between like 10 and 5. That's my range. Okay. And with the niches, obviously niche, the conical burrs are obviously different, but with the flat burr, I usually play around 5 and 10, sometimes like 3. And you gonna do one more time, Bruce?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so we're gonna do one more.
Yeah, let's don't bore people, but let's give them a little bit of show.
So you're gonna do what? What grind setting?
I'll go down to 5.
Go down to 5, okay. And how many seconds was it before?
We want to time the grind?
No, I'm talking about no,
Oh.
I'm talking about the shot. Usually like 15-second shot or.
I didn't set my timer. I think it was probably around 15.
Okay, yeah. So now we go down to 5.
Yeah, let's try that. It's easy to move.
So Bruce, I got my timer here. Let me know if you start the.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here.
When you start it. Ready?
Okay.
Set, go. Let me know when you start. Okay. So it's about 20 seconds. Okay. So Yeah, sounds about right. It's about grind per second there. Yeah.
And I,
Yeah, I mean, if you're into the express zone, the sweet spot, yeah, you're
yeah.
looking about, grind per second. Could be slightly. Depend on the grind size. Yeah.
This time I did. I put it back in the cup again.
Yep.
So it's exactly 18.
Yeah. So pretty much, comes to retention, just like niche zero. Yeah. That's pretty good. So again, I mean, if you're a fan of niche grinder, I think you're gonna be pretty happy with the new. But it all comes to price, and the price is pretty good. But depend on where you at. I heard some this VAT, the value added tax, throughout the world. So we're not quite sure exactly how it's gonna plays out. But yeah, but if you get it for around $1,000, I think that's a pretty good deal. Okay, I think that's that's a good price there. But once you go up to 15, I know some of them, some of you tell me that ended up paying $1,500 for that niche duo. So with
Really?
all the taxes.
Wow.
So okay, so let's see. I see Jake is watching us as well. So Jake is the one of few person demoing for the last couple of months there.
Oh yeah.
And Jake said he's been using around number 5 for like Ethiopia. So
Yeah, I think he got in on the beta.
yeah.
Which is
So
cool.
now we start with the 10. No, 15.
Start
We
with
tried
15.
10, and now we're at number 5 on grind size.
We're at 5.
Yep.
And where else? Let's tear it.
Yep. There we go.
Time it and let's go. The pre-infusion worked this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still something stuck on me. Well, 20 seconds. We're at 10.
Is that shot looks okay though this time around?
This one looks a lot better.
Okay.
It's shut off, but still shutting off a little early.
So you have some issues with your machine, but
Yeah, I do. That's 36 seconds,
yeah.
including the pre-infusion. And there's what it looks like.
That looks good. Yeah, try that coffee. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot better than last couple of times for sure.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we know so far. Okay, here's what we know so far. Talking to Bruce right now, showing us kind of like show and tell there. Again, it's gonna be slightly taller and slightly wider than original niche zero. Comes to workflow wise, about the same. If you like the old workflow, obviously it's not gonna be any difference. Retention still great. You don't have to worry about retain your coffee beans. And then what else? I mean, it comes to birds wise. Here's the unknown is how easy to swap up the birds, filter and espresso. But I mean, in reality it's a very nice touch, giving you 2 sets, but I mean, how often you gonna switch it out? You know what I mean?
I'd probably, run filter in the morning, and then come noon, I'd swap the burrs out and do espresso after lunch.
Yeah. So I mean, again, takes about not even a minute. It's a very easy process. So
that's really easy. That was really easy for him.
But I mean, so Bruce, here's a big question. Obviously, you are a coffee hobbyist yourself. And do you see yourself upgrading to SSP down the road, or are you going to just stick with 2 stock bursts?
I could try.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's something you're going to be interested in.
I would be. I would be.
Okay.
Your Casper burrs, do they fit an 83?
Okay, let's see. SSP planning on coming up with the lab sweet bursts shortly, and end of March or April there. So.
Okay. Do you want to run? Let's run the old the niche zero. See how long it takes to grind it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. It's because it's got 18 grams in it
Yep.
right now. You got your timer?
Hold on. So we're gonna compare the 18-gram shot. Ready? Set.
And we can
Set,
noise
go.
level too. We can kind of listen for noise too.
Right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So about 20 seconds last time with the duo.
That's it.
Oh wow, it's faster with the niche.
With a zero?
Yeah. 14 seconds.
Wow.
What's the grind size on niche 0?
Oh, well, duh. That I had it set for filter. That didn't help me any.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
Duh. Well, let's do that again.
Yeah, we're gonna do that again. Yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder is, yeah, I know they're fast, but not that fast.
Yeah, I'm going to set it back. I'm going to set it now while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to set it down to 15 on here because that's what I usually grind at.
Okay. So Bruce is showing us. So I mean, again, with the niche duo, about 20 seconds to grind about 20 gram, no, 18 gram there, with that particular coffee beans. Obviously, it's going to be different. Time is different by different coffee, different roasting level as well. So
here's the roasting level on this. Okay.
so we're gonna go to 18 gram.
18 grams again. See what it does. I wonder if the 2 cups are the same.
Is that identical? Should be.
Identical.
Yeah, should be 58 millimeter fits into 58. Yeah.
Yep. They're both identical.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to go?
All right, ready? Get set, go. So we are doing the speed test on niche 0. With the niche duo, about 20 seconds for 18 gram. For that coffee right there. That's the intelligence. That's
How's
it.
that?
16. Yeah.
16? It still wasn't that much different, was it?
Yeah, niche 0 is faster than duo for that coffee.
For that coffee, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds about right. It's about gram per second, plus minus, 1 or 2 gram there.
So you said the filter on here is this one's 2 per second. If you put them in?
Yeah, that's a lot faster. Correct. Yeah. Okay. So by the way, so here's what we know about the niche duo. People are watching. You cannot calibrate like niche 0 does because niche 0 has that black ring. You can set the 0 point pretty easy. But with the niche duo, it does not give you that option. Okay, that's kind of like locked in. So somehow you got to mark it at your kind of like 0 point there. So I mean, just like any other flatbread grinder I have at the shop, doesn't matter. Like even my $2,000 grinder, same thing. I just mark the 0 point.
You know what they give you? They give you a set of stickers that says set on it.
Yep.
So I was wondering what these are for. You think you put them on your Burr so you know which one faces up?
Yep.
Is that what you think?
What kind of sticker is that? How small is that?
Oh, they're probably ½ inch.
Really?
3/8, half of an inch,
Huh.
each one of them. So I was thinking, I looked at the manual and it doesn't say what to do with it, but I think you probably, set it on because so that you get them back in the same way every time. You put a set on it, like up here or something.
You sure? Yeah, you need that. Yep.
Instead of just marking it, it's kind of nice.
Hold on. So, did Jake say? According to Jake, he's at the live chat right now. He said we can adjust the 0 point. Okay, that's good to know, Jake.
How can you adjust the 0 point?
Yeah, I don't know how, but Jake said we can. So.
Well, we'll look in the handyman next time, huh?
Yeah.
So Jake, how you do that? It says zeroing it here. So there is a section on zeroing it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a long section. There's 4 pages.
Okay, so let's revisit that next time, Bruce.
Yeah, let's do that next time.
Yeah, because the next time is the one is we're gonna go really in depth with Bruce. I think Bruce is one of few people actually have it in the world right now because the first drop's going to be in what July, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
June? July,
June or
July, yeah.
July. I think it's June or July. So I mean, this grinder is pretty hyped. So I have no idea what's the pre-order sales like, but
It is.
the Jake say inside the chrome ring, you got to upside down. Yeah,
You do what?
the inside the chrome ring,
Uh-huh.
you're upside down. You got to remove it,
Okay.
and
Well,
then
let's do it.
you can set the 0 point there.
Let's be smart here and
You take it
unplug
out.
it.
Is
Oh,
there
and
any?
then is this what you're talking about here? There's a little red
Yep.
deal on the bottom, and you can move it.
Can you move it?
So, well, you loosen it. It's just like a pressure screw,
Okay.
and then you can turn the black.
Ah, okay. Yep.
If you tighten it,
Yep. And just stay there.
it doesn't turn.
Oh, there we go. Yep. So that answers that question. Yeah. So you can actually find the 0 point pretty easily.
So I'm going. So if you leave it loose, imagine you'd have to leave. I'm just doing this off the top of my head here.
Yep.
So if you leave that little screw loose,
Yep.
so that the black this part is movable, and then you tighten it down just like you did on the niche. Instead of having the calibration, mark
Yep.
back here, you go to 0 here. You move the little black ring. Can you hear it click? No.
Bruce, can you turn the camera to grinder for me?
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
So there's this, on the black ring.
Yep.
Here, I loosened, so the black
Yep.
ring is loose now. It wasn't loose before. Thanks, Jake, for the hint on this. So you just move this to 0, and then you'd unscrew it. I'm imagining this is what the manual says.
Yep.
And who needs a manual, right? And then you just tighten this the red screw down. It's plastic. It feels like it's plastic with maybe it's got a plastic head on it.
Yep.
And now the black ring doesn't move any.
You know what, hey, Bruce, can you show us the close up on the
Which-
red thing? Yeah.
The red thing? Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. So
Can you
close
see
up.
that?
I see. So that is adjustable. You can tighten and you can loosen it. Yep, there we go. Good.
Yep. Yeah,
And
you
then
just loosen it.
Can you show us the side view there? What's the other side of? Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Over here?
That's the white. Yeah, white dot right there, right? No,
Yep.
on the other side. I'm
Which
talking
side?
about,
Here?
Yeah, there we go. Up, right? Yeah, that red. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yep.
Yeah, this is a little piece of metal.
So that's the indicator for the 0 point, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. Good. Oh, yeah. So you can set the 0 point pretty easily.
Yeah, but you have to do it twice, whereas this you don't have to do it twice, but it does come undone on the 0. It does come undone pretty easily if you get your fingers down too far.
But that one you can actually.
I'm right there. Look at that. It's on 0.
Yep.
Here we go. I don't know if you can see that here. There's the 0, and that's it's sticking right to it.
That is pretty slick.
That's really neat. Thanks, Jake.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for that.
pretty slick. How they designed it. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah,
That's very thoughtful design.
that is. And I like the fact that it's, everybody complains that on the 0, it comes loose really easy.
I know.
If you move your fingers down too far, then this thing, this there we go.
Yeah.
You can hear it clicking. Yeah, it's just, but this one won't.
Yep, it's just there. That's nice. Yeah, that's I think that's. But again, I mean, is at this you don't have SSP, right, Bruce, for 83 millimeter, correct?
This is an 83 millimeter. Yeah, I don't have.
Yeah, you don't have other SSP.
I don't have any other burrs.
Yeah, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see down the road if you get one, okay, and then try it out with other birds, but
we'll talk about it.
And then, but comes to okay, but I know a lot of people are thinking about alignments, but I don't know is how much impact your coffee quality. I mean, that's somewhat debatable, I mean, if your alignment is 100% online versus 70% online, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is hard to tell from 70% and 100%. But I mean, again, I mean, if you are obsessed with that accuracy, you can do shim. Can you? Okay, so the other burrs you got there, the filter burrs,
Yes.
is there a place to shim it?
Well, yeah, there is. There are on the base.
Yep.
There, there's 3 screws here,
Yep.
and you've got the base, and so you've got places where you can shim it right here.
Okay. Hold on a second. Can you lift it for lift? Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then
you
the
can
back
shim
side.
it.
Yep.
I'm sure you can shim it over here.
Okay. So that is actually a place to shim it. So
Yep.
I mean, if you are really that bothers you, you can remove that 3 screws there. You can actually shim it.
Yep. And you probably wouldn't. You'd only want to shim one, right?
No, sometimes you gotta do both sides, top and bottom.
Oh, so you could flatten it so it would. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And can you make the trip sound on your Duo?
Can I do what?
The tripping noise. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
Okay, so no, you cannot do that. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. What I'm saying is, if you're close to you, just barely touch the burrs, you're gonna hear all that tripping noise.
oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep. Well, I still got this set on. Actually, it's moved a little. Probably there was a little bit of retention in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be interesting to even do the marker test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's not. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's not made for even like alignment or marker test. It's a little tricky with the niche duo. Because like my grinders, I just go, I mark the burrs and then I slowly tighten, slowly go through 0 point. Whenever I hear that tripping noise, I stop right there.
Okay.
And I check the mark, alignment after that. But with the niche duo, there's no way to do that. You gotta just push it with a safety pin to down the motor.
Right. Oh yeah, that's an easy thing to do.
Yeah,
Override
but
it.
again, I mean that's kind of like do your own risk. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Right.
So you know what? I mean, if you're coming from niche 0 to duo, I don't know how much you cares about that, the finer detail. But if you're coming from other grinders, perhaps, okay. So what is your overall impression so far, Bruce?
Well, I like it. I like it. It'd be interesting to try it with a filter, later on. But it's obviously very substantial.
Okay, how heavy is it compared to 0?
Well, we did that comparison. I don't think it was a pound or 2. But this is hard to tell because I have this aluminum base on here. This is actually heavier because of my aluminum base. So.
But I mean, that's pretty substantial.
It is a substantial grinder. But, compared to my Mazda behind it.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to have at the home. I mean, that is great for cafe, but not great for home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
the workflow is awful, but it's fun.
It's terrible.
It's good to make nice coffee, but it's just workflow is awful.
All right, Bruce. So, I mean, people are watching. Thank you for joining us. I mean, Bruce liked it. Okay, Bruce loved the niche duo so far. Man, thank you so much for inviting us this morning, Bruce.
Oh, you're more than welcome. It was a nice diversion from my taxes.
And then next week, okay, let's play with. Let's play with some more. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about what to do.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, Bruce.
Okay. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that's the Bruce Papas. He's showing us the new niche duo. Okay. I mean, so far he pretty much answered all the questions. Okay. And I was very curious about the how to calibrate it. Now you guys know. Okay, I mean, they're so easy. Okay, easy to calibrate it, find the 0 point. So that's great news. Comes to the power of it, maybe gram per second there. So it's not a big deal. Easy to swap to Burrs to Burr. What else? You know, obviously we have the aftermarket portion of it, but I don't know how many of you are actually thinking about getting a SSP burst because goodness, SSP 83 mil, you're looking at around 350 for the burst set alone. Okay,
Wow.
so it's not cheap. So if you are spending, depending on the location, if that costs you $1,500 with the tax on it, if you're gonna add another 300, you're pushing $2,000 for that coffee grinder. So if you're spending $2,000, I mean, you have other options. Let's put it that way. But so again, but if you're gonna stay as is, that's great. All right. But anyway, I hope you guys having a wonderful morning. Again, big thanks to Bruce, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.